gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my hater. Service can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? You wanna see more but you wanna see soar. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You feel alive like friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with...
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Dallas. From his own end zone, here we go. Declines the touchback, Brock, and then he can pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20.
Please take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Here we go. Check out.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. They're going play action. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. On the give, it's Blue. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now looking to throw. Space pass for 35. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Looking quickly here.
And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Has him on the quick hitter. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on third down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw. Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Blue gets the hand on. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Throwing now on 1st down. Gets it to the 15. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Operating now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted. away by the defense. Not must have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fights off the pressure.
A big loss on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. And they'll set him halfway back toward their own goal line. All right, here comes Jeremy Crawshaw for the punt. It's 4th down. Short drop, and he gets a kick away. Fights his way through a tackle. He gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
Well, I'm pretty sure in this case, special teams coach going to have a long talk with him after that one. You can get as creative as you want, but you can't give away the ball. You can't lose yardage, and you start turning the ball over like that, you're not going to be returning punts much longer.
Easy.
They kick the running back in motion. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. With that time, Jaden Reed. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to get passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And Mahomes is going to dodge and hit with that slide after he picks up another 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on.
Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down throw. Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Prime connected with Xavier Worthy there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Press is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Kansas City.
To the air, Mahomes. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Well, they're in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Attack!
Back to the air, Mahomes. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long. Here he goes, third and long. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal. He gets 22 out of that play. And that will set up first and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Pollard will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they shove him out. Looks like they got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Back to throw. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. The stop was made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open?
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Kate, when a team spends a premium pick on a DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
You've set it downs for them from the 31. To the air now on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Working inside the red zone. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70.
Up the middle, Blue. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Pass play now. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10. Their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the 1st half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 14.
Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. I think they got it. I think they got it. And they did. The Chiefs have it. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going with blue here. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. He's going to throw this one. Will try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Into the red zone. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Throwing the out route complete. And it'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, it's Blue. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Dangerous. I say, you get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Who gets it? This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
22-yard line.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blue running to the right. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming off. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They're going to throw for it on 4th. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He's back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
That's caught for the first. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They'll stop this one on the ground with Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. An aggressive call on second.
Second down now, they need 7.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Look at that power deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. 60.
They'll run this with Blue. He's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so nice pick up there, 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to throw now. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
There are times the quarterback's got to be black freeze. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
The 24-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go.
The 3rd down run with Blue. season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Chased out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. This play's going to come to an end at the 27. So the hurry up here.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. It's now 15 yards to the marker. Back to throw Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
16 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now
Here's Mahomes.
second and 6.
That one's complete over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and short. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Offensive line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup.
Here's Mahomes now.
Second and 4.
Jump off, caught by his back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
15.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now Blue. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Handoff running left. It's Blue. He has this down to the 34. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now it's Blue. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This will be a 44-yard look.
44-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one, okay, his field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts they have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Sons. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the 1st down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
Pollard from the pistol. And he strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. It's going to be first down, Kansas City. Offense up to the line fast.
Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 57, 57. Where's that?
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
Cowboys 38, Chiefs 27.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys separately left up the win right there.
And that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
Chiefs 27. Brandon Aubrey to kick on for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Cut out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Pretty quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to score pick 6 for Dallas. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Worthy now to return it. He goes out of bounds on the return. looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So much tougher task now after the flag. This is 2nd and 20. Blitz coming, Mahomes. He's going to try another deep one here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. We'll hear from the pistol. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys moments away from their 4th win of the year. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Take over.
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome.
And he hauls in the interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Working near his goal line. This is Reed working the right side. And the stop is made as he gets 3 of those 5 penalty yards back. Got to keep moving quick here.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. This winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You're making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Hey, 43, 15.
To the air on 3rd and long. And they pick him off again! And the Cowboys getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the give, it's Blue. Point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get...
He's got it inside the 25. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game is effort with a capital E.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.